to tonight event 2023 insightful stalking and profiling of the Israelite male. That's really cyber stalking. But with that said, a little something to keep you entertained. You got it.
Peace. What's up, man? Well, I mean, stalking and profiling of the Israelite male part two. Shout out to my brother Carl Albert, Israel Doctrine. He asked me to come through, show love, and do an intro. And pretty much, I don't want it to be generic because this is my brother. He got a book coming out, and he asked me to write the foreword for it. So I'm gonna just paraphrase, a little bit of my history with the brother, and help to complement what he should be dropping here tonight. And basically, roundabout, I want to say 2015, I was introduced to Israel Doctrine's YouTube platform. Just like most YouTube viewers, I was bouncing around the internet, and certain videos back then were being recommended. I saw the brother Carl Albert, and I saw, I think the first thing that intrigued me was he was dropping science on the Masons. Um, and then also, everybody knows he got that Southern accent with a twist of Chicago. Me having some peoples in Chicago, and having gone there a couple of times, when I heard the brother's voice, it definitely intrigued me. Like, where's that brother from? He sound like he might be from up north, but he got a Southern accent, and that was the first thing. So I reached out to the brother, and we built in the private. I saw that he was interviewing artists and dealing with different aspects of hip hop. I knew a bunch of people in the industry, so I brought a couple of brothers to his platform, um, and did interviews, and then that's pretty much how it kicked off. Um, Moving on from there, I got more understanding of Israel doctrine, understanding that what he was representing was God's teachings based on the Bible, mainly the KJV 66 books. And me personally, I also had did a lot of Bible study, and a lot of what he was teaching on the internet I agreed with. Moving forward, he began to use what he calls info activism, and I respect that term. It's definitely something that he's done for many years since I've known him, and even before that. But he got involved in various aspects of social justice in the online community, mainly the conscious community, which is another bridge, because I had some experience with going to certain events in the conscious community, mainly Sonetta's House of Consciousness. I was invited to one event. It was a free event, and I had seen a lot of things. This was around the time of Brother Polite. Many different things transpired with him currently, but back then, they were just getting things going. I'm not sure. I think it might have been after the Komet on trial that they did the free event, or right before. But anyway, long story short, I happen to be able to sit inside of the House of Consciousness and kind of see how they operate within the community in New York. I am a New York native. So, like I said, moving on, I seen Israel Doctrine had a lot of, I would say, fans, and a lot of stalkers, people who frequent online, and I've been stalked as well, utilizing his platform. People listing my name in cases and things based on commentary that was had on YouTube. A lot of the times, it's content that doesn't necessarily have their names in the titles, but because YouTube recommends this stuff and people like to troll and do those different things, they would sit around his platform. Now, to tie into where I think he's trying to take this, everybody knows about the Africa Bambaataa molestation and the allegations made by Ron Savage and Hassan Campbell. I was around at the time of 2016 when that came out, and I was able to witness within about a year, Brother Carl get an interview with Hassan, do that interview, and then things kind of went sour between them two. And from there, I think everybody knows, at least for the people who are members that's going to pay for this, everybody knows we kicked off a movement. It was titled "What Happened to That Boy?" It's still an ongoing movement. I still support the movement. Just because people might not have seen me in the public with Israel Doctrine, I still support the movement. I've just been, sitting back and letting certain things breathe while he does what he does. But at the end of the day, I believe that what this brother's been doing is admirable. He stands out. I think he's put a lot of work into his platform. I think he's been wronged in a lot of ways. And like I said, I think he truly has been stalked by various different individuals on YouTube that have tried to false flag his platform. Some have succeeded in doing that, pulling him into court cases, like I said, wrongfully. All that's proven in the court of law. And I think this brother got a lot of promise and a lot of things that's to come. So I don't want to oversaturate the intro. Carl, I don't know if you want to pick up a dialogue, but pretty much that's what it is. Israel Doctrine, promotes salvation for all in regards to righteous people. He doesn't push many racial epithets you see with the Hebrew Israelite community. I support that as well. I support God's people being termed Israel. I support that Hebrew Israelite is a misnomer and it's not referenced in the Bible. I support his advocacy against child pedophilia and the molestation of the youth, and including pederasty. Anything that involves the youth and the deprivation of our children in our society, whether black, white, or whatever, I support that wholeheartedly. So that's the reason why I got behind the What Happened to That Boy movement. I advocate for a lot of brothers that's from my community up in New York in a lot of different ways. And I've seen this brother doing very similar things in regards to the online community. So I think that's pretty much it, man.
That's it. I appreciate the introduction.
Absolutely.
Respect the words.
No doubt.
So I'll take over from here. You want to fall in the back?
Yeah, I'll listen in the back. I will be getting my membership coming up too, bro. So let me make that clear.
It's all good. Love. Let me get the show started. So people, I'm finna get the show started. He's in the back. Welcome to the show. Let's get it started.
I accepted his apology. And I don't give a fuck who don't like it. I still had love for that man. I didn't want to really be at war with him, but he needed a spanking. We dealt with the situation. It was supposed to go away. We set the record straight because I see the videos that's going around, that's circulating with the clown dude called Albert, a man that's supposed to be teaching the Bible. His show is called Israel Doctrine. We dealt with the situation. It was supposed to go away. After Bam got out of the hospital to figure out what really happened, and he gave me the picture of a light-skinned Puerto Rican little boy that looked just like me as a kid. And he gave me that picture because I was going to be the one who killed that boy. for Africa Bambaataa.
All right, people. That's the story of stories right there. Because he received that picture and was going to kill that boy, he came out here, started talking to cover up the fact that the boy even exists. Him and Ron Savage. And they got a lot of conspirators to join them in there covering up the young boy that Bambaataa date raped in 2013. And because I was totally involved in it, I was informed about everything. And the fact that I was informed and me being an info activist, taking the information that I had been informed of, I was a whistleblower. I was out here telling the world these guys is covering up that 2013 victim because her son took a picture to murder him. Did he murder him? I don't know. The likelihood, he probably did. I don't know what he did, though. All I know is the boy has disappeared. We don't hear nothing about him. Nobody will speak on him. I'm the only one that will speak on him, and because of that, I've been cyber stalked, I've been cyber profiled, I've been everything. Some of the most grievous things you can do to a human being has happened to me. Not that I'm nobody special, nothing. It's just the information I hold about this situation. Others don't want it to come out. So therefore, they stalk and profile me as some bad guy. Now, because they stalked me, I have PTSD. I have a defense system that then kicked in. My old man has risen. I don't like the fact that he risen to a degree because I like the fact that he will defend me and defend others. But he's a dangerous cat. That's my other side that I try not to let out. But they get to stalking me and my PTS kick in, and I'm not the one to go hide in the corner and woo and struggle up. I'm the one to get up and say who want what, grab knives, guns, whatever it have to defend myself from the torture and the abuse that anyone think they're gonna put on me. It's not my job to sit around and let others torture me and things of that nature. So I'm gonna just give y'all a little layout of the things that's been going on, because I haven't had the opportunity to tell the world. I put up 10 YouTube channels. They took them all down, false flagging them. Who? DJ K. Slay, who I believe is in Wixsec. Another reason I'm being stalked and profiled, because I would say that and won't nobody else say that. But I've been informed that DJ K. Slay went missing for years. Then he popped up in hip hop. And after he popped up in hip hop, he joined with an informant by the name of Khalil Money, mother named Lord Rodney Clark. And all of a sudden, they was pushing homosexuality in hip hop with no problem. With no problem, people. I don't know what's going on, but the fact that he was in bed with this informant let me know that he's been with the federal government. Most didn't know this until the informant came out on my show. Same show I gave her son Campbell an interview on, I gave this guy an interview on. And when he came out, I was the gatekeeper. I was the man because I fixed the narrative of everything that was going on in the community. You got to take my word for it. You don't have to take my word. Just let me show you the article that he wrote on me. that states everything that I'm saying. So here's the article. You see, Khalil Amani, Israel Doctrine, Gatekeeper of the Africa Bambata Narrative, November the 28th, 2017. That's who I am. I was given that. And because I was given that, I was given a privy position in the whole Africa Bambata, as I called it, narrative at the time. And I fixed everything. This guy was riding with me until he turned coat on me and went sold his soul to Troy Star Terrain, Layla Wills, and whoever else will use him. Sadnetta, whoever will use and abuse him to use and abuse me, they used him. You see this picture? It was all about the new community order. 2017. That's my picture. I made that picture. He took it because I was the one running the community truly at that time. Yet he didn't know who I was or none of that, for my knowledge. But after he done this, he regretted it. He said, oh, I done gave power to a man that should not have the power because he is an info activist. I gave him information and he gonna make it active in this community. So he began to write in this article, YouTuber Israel Doctrine. In this internet world of YouTubers, which is full of the realm with a motley crew of so-called conscious folks in various persuasions who are contrary, messing it up, at odds with one another, constantly at odds with one another. Sides are drawn in these internet sayings, and war or words is more venomous than a cobra's bite. There's no rules of engagement for these YouTube combatants, all fair in love and war. He came seeing me going to war, yet and still he came and started a war with me because he peeped my attitude. I don't bag down from nothing. I don't run from nothing. Anything you bring my way, I deal with it. So he began to stalk me, cyberstalk me. And when he began this cyberstalking, my old man rose and started defending myself. And like I said, I'm not going to hide in no corner. I'm coming out ready to fight because this is something I did all my life, fight for what I believe in. Because I'm willing to die for what I believe in as well as do the opposite of dying, kill it. But people hear me saying that, so they're aware of that now. They wasn't truly aware of all these things back in 2016 and 17 because I never displayed this part of me. But this is what happened when they try to mentally abuse you out here in these cyber streets. And that's what they done did to me, tried to use and abuse me mentally. And I refuse to allow anybody to do those things to me. So we're going to take this down now, and then we're going to move to another piece of the pie. Because that's all it is, people. I'm trying to put this information out there. Who's going to be here? Who's going to listen to it? I don't know. But now we're going to go to another article written by Khalil. Because, see, he do videos on me, but he used to write on me all the time. Due to the fact that I created a methodology on YouTube called a drip. Y'all probably done heard it in political arenas and different stuff. It's basically like waterboarding. Drip, drip, drip. All them drips is going to wet that towel up. That towel is over your nostrils and your mouth. You're going to have problems breathing, and you're going to get tired of it pretty soon. So, without tagging people, without letting people know I was saying anything about them, they was constantly coming to my channel because they were stalking me, cyber stalking me, constantly coming to my channel, and I was constantly doing my job and my work. Because whatever I do, I stay on it consistently. Whatever I do, I'm consistently doing it. It's like a revolving door. You keep going around, you're going to keep going around until you step out the door or just stop. And I don't stop. It's one of the many things that make me the bad guy, but also make me the good guy because I'm consistent. You know who and what you dealing with because I'm consistently being myself, no one else. I don't go in other people's lane. So here go another article. No, it's the same article. Let's take this article down. Here go another article. This one right here. It's the same article. We just gonna close this article so it won't be up there and come up anymore. There we go. Inside the inmate, the Arkansas YouTube. Why? Because people, I was falsely lied on by a lady by the name of Layla Wills, who said I was stalking her, not cyber stalking her, because that's the correct term about what goes on in this cyber world. She said I was stalking her, meaning trailing her and doing all this. I was in Park in Arkansas, and I received paperwork through the mail, which wasn't the proper way of delivering anything to me. When I made it to Chicago, I found this stuff out, but the judge still served me in court. But let's look at this a little bit right quick. And I do have a video on it. As you can see, that's me. That's my mug shot. Here go the information about me. You see this? It don't say cyber stalking nowhere on it. This is what she was charging me with, stalking. Never stalked her a day in my life. You can say I cyber stalked her if you want to. I'm not even trying to argue that. I won't even argue. Because whatever I did was cyber. But I was doing what I do, and that's constantly reporting and letting information out that I had gathered. She didn't like it because I found out that her son Campbell took a picture to murder that boy for Africa Bambaataa. And when I found that out, I said he was a willing participant. If you're willing to murder another victim for the victimizer, you're a willing participant. You're a willing participant at that moment. But she couldn't allow that to come out because he was the star of her movie. You see what I'm saying? He was the star of her movie. And so she lied on me and did her best to get me murdered. By who? I think the Nation of Islam. Who else? Black Panthers and no Block Cats. She had ties with all these people. So here we go, people.
Inside the Inmate, the Arkansas YouTuber by Khalil Amani. I hear the train a-coming, It's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. The time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. You know, I ain't mad at YouTubers like Hassan Campbell or Tommy Sotomayor who actually get paid for YouTubing. They are actually making a living by sitting at home and turning on the camera and talking their talk. I ain't mad at it. But my old ass needs a job with some benefits and medical and life insurance because I'm liable to get sick and die any year now. But hopefully and prayerfully not. Being 1 year shy of 30, a score is 20 years. I'm trying to live a long and healthy life. Yes, I'm a YouTuber, but I mostly do this for shits and giggles and to document my life in words and deeds, but mostly for posterity's future generations' sake. It's such a sad and pathetic sight seeing the Arkansas YouTuber begging in these YouTube streets to be taken care of. Just sad and pathetic. Even though the book he holds so sacred, the Bible talks about a man working by the sweat of his brow, and that if any does not work, neither should he eat. Clear violations that teach us that we should work.
So at this point, I would like to speak. As you can see, he's trying to pull me into a dialogue with him. Because at this point, he's saying we beefing. About what? What do we have to beef about? I've been doing my work before him. That's how I met him. Because he was the writer that told the world in 2013 that Africa Bambaataa date raped this boy, blew up his battleship, giving them fellatio, and the boy woke up and stabbed Bambaataa. Now, how did he get this information? DJ K. Slade told. But let's address this I wasn't working thing, because YouTube has always been my job, before him, after him, or whatever. Because once upon a time, I didn't have a job. So YouTube became my money maker. Maybe I made a lot, maybe I didn't make a lot, but we do have record of me making money on YouTube. Here it is right here. Anything over $100, you get paid out. So as you can see, I will blow it up. I was making money. The most I ever made was right here, $870. Now, that's a monthly pay, but that's pay for what I was doing. They took that channel that was making money and stopped me making money and started dirtying up my name to the community where I couldn't get 157, 137, 135, 106. I couldn't make no money at my job because YouTube is my job. I am an entertainer. I had an entertainment company called Israel Doctrine. They started flagging this channel and try to stop my money. So I created Israel Doctrine Reloaded, which was another one of my company channels YouTube partnership. That's the one you're looking at. So YouTube has always been my job. Before her son got on and started making any money, everybody left him alone. I picked him up, helped him alone, and then he went speaking bad about my mother and my channel and trying to dirty up my name. And then he came out here and told the world that he took a picture of the murder of a boy, and everybody loved him and started hating on me. I don't see how and why. And this is just the beginning to the documentary where I lay all this stuff out. Just the beginning. I see no one has made it. I've been here 30 minutes. How much I'm going to show? I don't know. I might do 2 hours. But that's what I'm here to do, people. I'm here to tell my story. And I haven't even really got to it. So we're going to take that now so we won't bump into that. What else we got? Oh, man. I closed the wrong video off. So now I'd like to take you into this world because I received some more information that DJ K. Slay was a child trafficker. Because I got Khalil Amania interview with this man right here, Ed Opperman of the Opperman Report, who's an investigator. Yet, I don't even know what to say.
My research and going to gay hip hop shows and meeting the.
So we're gonna fast forward a little bit.
So I'm not calling him. His point is clear. He doesn't like what I'm saying. He reached out again 2 or 3 more times to call me. So about the 3rd time I said to myself, Khalil, man up. He's in New York. You're 2,000 miles away. What can you really do to you over the phone? And so I called him. To my surprise, DJ K. Slay, his demeanor was soft-spoken, very contrite, almost apologetic. And well, the first thing he said to me was, man, I just want you to know, you got a mean pen game. In other words, he thought I was a pretty good writer. Right. I said, thank you. And so I'm just going to listen because I already know his stance that he's not feeling what I'm saying. But to my surprise now, we're talking 2007. To my surprise, he said, I've changed my view.
Now notice, it's 2007, and he's talking to DJ K. Slay, who I submit to you all that he's been in the federal witness protection program. Y'all was just not knowing of it. So listening to this audio, you'll be able to see why I say these things.
On the whole gay thing, whole gay rapper thing, I think you have a point. I think that hip hop or rap should not be limited to just people who are straight.
Now remember, this is 2007, and he's telling this guy who was a federal informant himself about things that he shouldn't have not told the federal informant about.
I said, wow, really? And I was blown away. And then he said, now he knows I'm a blogger. And I don't know why he would tell me this, because as a blogger and a writer, I'm apt to go and write about what you're saying on the telephone. But he didn't. He said, you know, I used to be a member of the Zulu Nation, and I remember the Black.
He was a member of the Zulu Nation and a member of the Black Spade. Check out the next words that come out of this man's mouth.
He's a teenager, which I knew that already, but I just let him talk. And then he says to me, you know, Africa Bambaataa, this is 2007. He says, you know, Africa Bambaataa, you know, he liked them teenage boys.
2007. Africa Bambata like them teenage boys. That is not homosexual or the slang gay. That is pederasty by dictionary terms. Let's listen on though.
I said, what? 2007. I said,
what year is it again? 2007. See, he's letting y'all know the time frame. That's how he speaks. He repeats things over and over to make sure it sticks to your brain. So remember, 2007, Africa Bambata like them teenage boys. Not that he's gay, not that he's homosexual, but he liked teenage boys. Once again, that is called pederasty. If you ever seen South Park, Nemla and all of this stuff.
I mean, the godfather of hip hop is gay? He said, dude.
So, you see that? You mean the godfather of hip hop is gay? He told you he liked little boys. What gay man have sex with little boys or like little boys? Now, this is a LGBTQIA plus advocate. Plus, for adding pederasts, pedophiles, and predators to the LGBTQI, now A, so-called plus, starts with a P, which pedophile, pederasts, and predators start with the same thing. You see what he just said? You mean the godfather of hip-hop is gay? Because the very first article he wrote was gay and date rape. Underage boy. But see, they try to tell me I'm ignorant, but remember, I'm the gatekeeper. I'm the info activist. I take information and I make it active.
Common knowledge in the street. He said we used to go get them teenage.
We used to go get them boys. Let's rewind. We used to go get them boys.
That's common knowledge in the street. He said we used to go get them teenage boys for him.
We used to go get them teenage boys for him. Now, how many ways can you take that? Because we is inclusive. Me and Dollar, we started this show off. He started it off speaking. I started off playing the music and making sure all the things. We did that, including Dollar, including me. We is inclusive. It includes people, right? So number one, he was a black spade. So as a spade, him and other spades used to go get them boys. He was a Zulu, so him and other Zulus used to go get that boy. What is the Zulu nation what they going to court for right now? So-called John Doe and everything, which I doubt all that. But what is it about? Child trafficking. We got this man right here telling us that K. Slay said they used to go get them boys, traffic them boys for Bambata. So why would K. Slay not be dead in the Wixet right now? Why would he not go into hiding and stuff? Because there's a lot of people may be trying to take his head for opening up this thing of worms.
Them teenage boys for him. We meaning the Zulu Nation, not personally himself, but
right.
Was K. Slay ever part of the Zulu Nation? So we, the inclusive term that he used, mean him and other Zulus or black spades used to go get them boys. But see, he want to have a word of war over words and stuff with me in English and everything, because he's saying, oh, you're a high school dropout. You don't know how we is used. You don't understand the inclusive. Hey, I know more than what you think I know. Just because I claim to be dumb or a high school dropout don't mean I'm that. Just because I say I can't read don't mean that I can or can't. It's just you have to find out what I can and can't do. This is how I fool a lot of people in the community.
The group, they would bring,
And I'm sitting here scratching my head, shaking my head. I'm just in awe. My mouth is hanging open. Now, mind you, 2007, I gave my the self-title as Gay Hip Hop Straight Advocate.
So he's gay hip hop straight advocate. That's why he was advocating for Bambaataa to be gay, even though K. Slade told him he liked little boys, which by Webster definition is pederasty. Some black Nama stuff. But let's keep going.
I self-proclaimed.
So we're gonna leave this alone. We got so much more that I can bring out. Like I said, nobody paid. It's all good. You might come and check it out. You might not. It's all good to me. It's all good. Because AdSense will be on their way soon. So I still got a documentary that I got to put out. So the question is, how much of this will I let loose tonight? I got more. I got more that I can freely give out. So what I'm going to do is show you all these articles that he wrote about me. He wrote numerous of articles about me, but he got their website taken down. So you wouldn't know that he wrote all these articles about me. But once again, I'm an info activist. He wrote the articles, put the info out there, and that's Real Doctrine got busy. So let's just go through here and count the number of articles that he did on me. So here go one. Israel Doctrine, totally removed from reality. I don't feel like reading because I can't read. Let's just have this first line read. And please forgive the computerized voice for it can't even read it. So, golly jeepers and gee whiz, I must really be killing Israel Doctrine, aka the Arkansas YouTuber. I got this nigga hating, heated, tight jaws, searching his archives, replaying old audio of me like a scorned lover, rereading old letters like reading old letters and trying to convince the homies that I once loved him. LOL. Pathetic. The nigga read that I was putting out a vlog on this Mother Day about him, and he done fired up the Comstain computer and doing 8-minute betwixt two blogs of me today to come back and withdraw off the ass whooping coming his way. Facing 345 days in the Pokey jail. He has this nigga going crazy. You heard his recent fuckery about me, Mr. Wickset. A very unoriginal title that he gave me. I'm telling you, reality bite. This nigga is so far removed from reality that it's pathetic. I guess it's because my job and duty, it becoming my job and duty to reel him in. Not for his sake, but for the sake of those of you following back and forth bender. I bet her son Cameron is over there feeling relieved as fuck that the Arkansas YouTuber attention has been taken off him and set up on Khalil the Money, because that's what it's all about, people. He's sitting there writing it in the article. Just in case you couldn't see it, let me blow it up. Make sure he's sitting there writing it in the article. His job is to take me off of Hassan Camel, have my attention taken off of Hassan Camel, and him stating that he took a picture to murder that boy for Bambata. Here it is right here. I bet Hassan Camel is over there feeling relieved as fuck for that Arkansas YouTube. Attention has been taken off him and set up on me. More need to be said. It's a shame. He sit there and wrote it in the article, but he killed that vlog or that whatever it was that site that had all this stuff on it, because he realized he fucked up. But he didn't realize he fucked up because he dealt with an info activist. He put the info out there. He got rid of it for you all, but he couldn't get rid of it for me because I've never been the YouTuber to chase anything but information because I'm an info activist. And you should never fuck with an info activist because they got the information. So there go the gatekeeper again. We just gonna close that out and keep grabbing them, people. So Hassan Camel and Israel doctrine when Rakatouls clash. Y'all see this? Let me find them. Here go the article. When they clash, right? So Hassan Camel and a person who excelled at telling stories and however you say that, in the skill of whatever. As a writer and author of 8 books, a writer for the world most dangerous site, allhiphop.com, and for iconic DJ, the gatekeeper of all things hip hop, DJ K Slay, Straight Stunning Magazine, I know a thing or two about storytelling, and I know a good storyteller when I hear one. I'm 2 years shy of 60. Good writing and good storytelling has no shelf life. That's why this old guy is still on the hip hop scene. Hassan Camel thought he'll snitch, blog on me, writing for K Slay was going to get me fired from his magazine, but I'm still in that bitch. Check out my next issue. When I first heard Hassan Camel, see, he's telling you about his run-in with Hassan Camel and stuff. But my name in the title, he's speaking about me too. It's something foul because at this time, I'm not the gatekeeper no more. He want to take that title away from me because he done gave me a position of power. And it's even going to fuck him up. So he got to attack me at this point. And he got to get me off of Hassan tail because that's the money maker for everybody. So here go another article. What's this? Like 3 or so already? Let's find this article. Here we go. The confidential ignoramus Carl Albert takes down park in Arkansas. Let's see if he's talking about the mayor in this one, because he attacked even the mayor of Park in Arkansas. It may not be in this article. May not be in this article, but he attacked the mayor and the mayor's children just because he don't like me. So he go in, but anyway, I asked about the Arkansas YouTuber, me and Pen Game, because it will take a beautiful amount of mental and whatever gymnastics to a stupid ass video addressing DJ K Slay magazine. And so based on his title, I came up with my own wild, stupid title. did confidential ignoramus call lab and take down park in Arkansas. I'm a creative writer, so let me show you how my very vivid imagination works. See, he's trying to be me. He's trying to say I did things in this community that ain't right. So he's going to attack me now, stalk me now, and profile me as someone that's not good for the community. Though I was the gatekeeper to everything just a couple articles back. But like I said, I'm going to give you an hour since people act like they're not interested in what I got to show. It's cool. That's because they done did their job. They done did a damn good job making y'all afraid of me. You heard Dollar say they attacked him, put his name in paperwork and everything else. That's why he ain't been around. I told him, don't come around, because I don't want people attacking my people. Attack me. I want all the smoke. So let's find this article. Arkansas YouTuber, the sunken place. Once again, you got my mug shot up. How you get my mug shot? I don't know. Did the police give it to him? Did he go on the police website and take it? But he got my mug shot. So this will be my last vlog on the Arkansas YouTube. It's time for me to move on and stop grammatically beating up on this fat country fuck. I admit it. I've been sore of a bully to this guy. I beat him up so bad in these YouTube streets that he finally scraped us to the, whatever, I can't say the word, to the drawing place, sunken place of human compassion and empathy by talking about my deceased mother. He has taken a page out of Hassanian book of No Fuck Giving and disrespecting my deceased mother saying. See, people don't think that I talk about deceased mothers because when Hassan Camel attacked my deceased mother, I was trying to be righteous. But righteous get your mother talked about and get you clowned by the community. So, sunken place? No. I just went back to where I came from. I come out the mud. I play these games. So Michael Ellis had been playing audio of this man saying he seen his mother, whorish mother to be exact, dick riding some dude in his father's bed. So his mother was in his father's bed, dick riding some dude, and he walked in on it. Then, after he seen it, he said he was envy of the man dick when jacked off, thinking of how it would feel to be his mother. This is some shit that I never entertained. My played the shit for years, had the man said, okay, I'm going to play the game with you. I'm going to tell people I blew you off and everything. Got his YouTube channel taken down because him and Michael Ellis are the best of friends, truly. Behind the scenes, you don't know what them brothers doing with each other. But their friends, Sadnetta, it's degrees of separation. People, this is child play. But I'm gonna go into this little PowerPoint that I put together, which is more of a keynote. I'm gonna go into this, and when I get through with this, I'm gonna leave because it's an album. Not gonna give y'all no more. Just hits and pieces of what I got in store. Right? Then I'm gonna play the Shamir Bay conversation and everything. We're gonna get up off here. So
Living legend, DJ K State Drama King. Living legend, living legend.
gonna wait till I die to recognize what I was. Listen and learn, I went to class after Biggie. A verse from me, it get you a pass in the city. You doing that dance, you went to class after Shiggy. I'm in good shape, I'm still blasting the ciggy. Stamp of approval, good on this side. Another nigga shot down, good old fish fry. Chosen terror, just speaking from the golden era. And I'll forever be a living legend. What? Living legend.
That's it, people. So I'm gonna let the computer read. And when I get through with this, I'm gonna play a little bit of that Shabir Bay audio, and then I'm gonna get up out of here.
These gangs of spies are taught harassment techniques such as gaslighting within the U.S. military. I've learned this from people who've gone through the training and who have confessed of its existence. Government jobs are the rewards given to those who participate.
So, people, gang stalking is a thing that's taught by the government. They teach the cops. Once again, I'm not going to play all of this and everything because some of this is verbatim somebody else's, this and that, but I'm just going to play what I want out of it.
Which even has an official name, cops. It's made out to look good, of course.
So, cops, you got them all in your town, people. The Arkansas president who come from Arkansas, what a Arkansas YouTuber that is, come from. Boom. It's just that simple, people. So don't think I don't know about the snitch programs and all the stuff that they didn't set up, call in hotlines and everything to make these people do the things they do because they get paid for what they do.
In Bill Clinton's cops gang stalking program, civilian spies are recruited from every segment of society, and everyone in that target's life is made a part of this ongoing, continuous, and systematic form of control and harassment, with such actions that are specifically designed to control the target and to keep them in line like a trained dog.
So this is what they've been trying to do to me. And see, their whole thing is this right here. Then after that, I'm going to skip this whole slide.
These actions are also designed to mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, socially, and psychologically destroy the target over years, to make them appear to be crazy, leave them with no form of support whatsoever, and ultimately to drive the target to suicide.
So as you can see, I got more on it, but like I said, you're not worthy if you're not worthy to spend the money. If you don't want to spend the money, don't worry. I'll bring it out in the documentary. But let me find the audio now. The Shabir Bay audio. Let's see. I think this is the audio.
He's basically on that, I wasn't there, so I don't know, that kind of bullshit. Then he's trying to, he's trying to make it a big conspiracy. He's trying to talk, because, he's like one of them Hollywood niggas. I guess he's got some connection.
He's talking about Shabir Bay. So everything he's saying is about Shabir Bay. I ain't trying to put it in context.
And whatnot. She's talking about, when I was talking to, he bring up big name people, and they were talking about this and that, so anyway, long story short is he's claiming he's gonna talk to Bambaataa tonight.
So Shabir Bay told him, I didn't talk to Bambaataa tonight. This is what he's telling me.
Allowing me to interview him.
Bambaataa said he's gonna allow Khalil the money to interview him.
And that's some shit.
Hey.
That's some shit.
You the first one to break out the story.
He said, look, I can't promise you nothing, but Bambotta's aware of everything. I said, because he said I talk to him, pretty much on a daily basis about what's going on. And because my thing was this, I said, look, this is my thing. Bambotta needs to come on out and just, he's never going to be able, because he was trying to tell me how much love Bambotta still gets around the world. Well, of course he does. And how he was in Harlem not too long, I guess maybe a year or so ago, and how people were coming up and still want pictures from him and saying, they respect him and all that. I said, he's going to always get that kind of love because of who he is. I mean, people are always going to say, hey, that's Bambotta, can I get a picture? No matter what. Just look at O.J. Simpson, look at motherfuckers, Charles Manson. People always are attracted to, these kind of people. That's nothing. But the bottom line is this. If he ever wants to redeem himself around black people and hip hop and just black people in general, he's got to come forward and speak. He says, yeah, I know. And then he's like, then he brought The Art of War and the book, and talked about, that you never want to come out. You want to come out, but you want to come out on your own terms. You don't want to come out what the people tell you. And he's going to one day. I said, well, look, it's been going on 5 years, bro, since all this shit broke. At some point, he's going to have to speak. If he thinks he's never going to be, allowed around, the masses, and we're going to accept him for who he is. And then he talks about KRS-One and how KRS-One, if you was to say that to his face, he would check you right away. He was talking, I was here. I just want to get his motherfucking ass whooped coming up stepping to the wrong person. But that's why KRS-One don't speak on it because he wasn't there, and it's like hip hop to the death and that whole mentality. So, but to the bottom line, and he said it 2 or 3 times to me that he was going to talk to Bam tonight and see, how we could push this thing further, and if anyone allowed to get the interview, that because he said, I want you to be the one to be able to talk to him.
So as you can see, the Zulu Nation, Shabir Bey, and other people have been trying to purchase this Negro soul. This is the things that I know that y'all don't know because I'm the info activist. I was sitting right there recording the conversation. I got the info. I make it active when I feel like it. That's why he been stalking me, because I let him know. He came out and was talking reckless. And I say, hey, I got you on recording, right? And he want to hear the recordings, and I won't play them. I played that little bit for you. I'm going to let you have that little bit. I'm going to play this and a little bit more of some other audio from King of New Jersey and different stuff. Then I'm going to be up out of here.
That Latino brother, my prayers go out to him. I don't know what's going on with him right now, but my prayers go out to him.
The Latino brother that Bambotta date rape in 2013. His prayers go out to him. He's trying to show remorse for the boy like he's still around. But who knows if he's still around? He might be dead and gone, and he's just speaking as if he's still alive. But hey.
He was the last one that we know about, the day that Africa Bambaataa got stabbed. No alleged, I was at the hospital. No alleged, I seen the picture of the boy. No alleged, I was asked to execute that boy.
No alleged, people. It's no alleged. I can play you while I'm talking to the New York field officers and asking them if her son did that. Is that not a crime? They say, yeah, it's a crime, and we investigate them crimes. Her son Camel is still the YouTube menace that he was ever since the day I interviewed him.
What's going on? I want to talk about this
New Jersey King
Africa Bambaataa shit. I was telling my man Max V years ago about this clown ass nigga, Africa Bambaataa. Well, check it out, man. he had a part. What's going on?
I don't know what happened.
I want to talk about this. I would say 06, 07 in Atlanta. So at the party, I was there doing security for DJ Red Alert,
DJ Red
who
Alert.
also happened to live in Atlanta.
He was doing security for DJ Red Alert. DJ Red Alert said he don't know nothing about the pederasty and all that stuff. I think he was on, what's his name? The Brand Nubian brother. What's his name? Can't think of it. But he said he was on there and he told him, he said, I don't know nothing about all this stuff. Listen.
That's how. See, DJ Red Alert, he told me when he took me there, he was like, yo, shit might not look right, but he's like, he's a pioneer, so you know what I'm saying? Just, it's part of my business. I can't say shit about it because it makes my credibility as a bodyguard fucked up. So we get into the spot, and when I get to the spot, he's sitting in a chair. So he got little Puerto Rican boys dressed up like Egyptian princesses, feeding him grapes and giving him his drink, whatever he was drinking.
Now that's it for the night, people. Anybody purchase it for $9.99, it's cool. If you don't, it's cool. Because I still got the information. And I put it out when, where, and however I want to do it. So with that said, I'm gonna bring up Dollar Skill, ask him a few questions if he want to speak. And after we get through speaking, that's the show. You still there, bro?
Yeah, I stepped away, but I'm here. What's good?
How you like it?
Pretty good, man. I heard most of it.
Yeah.
Good. I think you did well.
Not the first time.
It's very well.
With no audience or nothing but you, but it's all good. Nobody wants to allow me to make any money and stuff, but like I said, them people took my money maker. And as you can see, it was almost starting to be $1,000 at one point because I made 187. I could have easily made 1,000 for once on months, 2,000, all of that. But they tried to take my YouTube career. It's all good. Nothing else to talk about if you ain't have nothing to say. That's it.
Yeah, well, what I'll say to you on the closing, man, is stay strong, brother. You know, the creator knows you out here fighting a good fight. You know what I'm saying? But I think we gonna talk, man. We gonna talk.
Yeah, I got pictures of me as a young boy in a yellow shirt. Ugh, I've never felt like a weakling. That's why I say when y'all do the stupid stuff, I get crazy. I have no other recourse. Don't get crazy with me, and I won't get crazy back. With that said, peace.